We are here with Chloë Grace Moretz, who is starring in Tom and Jerry, the new film, which we're all so excited about as parents who get to watch something new with our kids, but that harkens back to not only the cartoons that we all grew up with, but I watch Tom and Jerry every day with my kids. Why did you want to do this? This is so exciting. Thank you for this gift, Chloë.
Honestly, it makes me so happy to hear you say exactly that. You know, I grew up with Tom and Jerry from the time I was a little girl. My mom grew up with it from the time she was a little girl, my brothers and I. And so I really think it's one of those, cartoons that's really been generationally in our lives for so long. And I really jumped at the opportunity to not only bring this piece back into the modern day, but also be able to do this live action, plus animation kind of world, similar to Roger Rabbit, which I grew up with as well, and introduce it to, young kids that have never seen Tom and Jerry in at all. You know what I mean? So it's a really fun, I think, multi-generational project.
Bring on the chases. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Bring on the antics, bring on the slapstick comedy. And we filmed this back in 2019, which is, pre the pandemic. So I think now more than ever, this is really the perfect movie to be coming out. So we can all just sit together and check out for a little while and smile and laugh and not think about our day to day.
I just love this world, and I do think that people need more entertainment in their homes that they can enjoy on their own or with their kids, or that their kids could enjoy. We need that because we're all stuck at home together.
Yeah.
Okay, Chloë, I know this is gonna sound like a weird segue, but is it true? Did you set up Meghan Trainor with her husband? I just saw that.
Yeah. Yeah. Daryl Sabara was one of my closest friends when we were, I was like 15 years old. We did a Steven Soderbergh play together called The Library. And years later, I met Meghan, and we totally hit it off as friends. And she was like, I'm looking for a good guy. And I was like, well, my very, very, very close friend is, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. I think you guys would totally hit it off. They hit it off. They fell madly in love, and now they have a baby, which is crazy. It's like a true match made in heaven.
That is so cool. Do you know how many girls out there are so happy? Because wouldn't so many people love to have their friend have their back and be like, let's try this? Matchmaking is such a wonderful thing.
It's so wonderful. Sometimes it totally blows up in your face. I've done it a few times where they've not hit it off, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. But with this one, it really was one of those just perfect, serendipitous things. And it's been so wonderful to see their relationship bloom and blossom, and now with a new life. It's just, and his birthday, he's 4 days after mine. So it was crazy. He was born 4 days after me, and I was like, what is going on here?
It's all sounds so serendipitous and beshert and perfect. Are you gonna match make again now that you're amazing at it? And who cares? Some don't work out, that's life, but are you gonna try it again?
Let's see if I can keep my batting average high. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it there.
Chloë, I think everything you touch turns to gold. So whether it's a film or just getting to work with you and know you and be your friend, or it's setting up couples that's going to change their life, I think you can do it all, of course.
Thank you. I'm gonna try.
Oh, baby Flea, because that's what we were, Mama Flea and Baby Flea, making a beautiful short film that some of the best directors I've ever known, Steven Spielberg and Martin Scorsese, have been like, we love this. I'm like, Chloë, you and I made something that impressed the two greatest filmmakers ever to live on planet Earth.
I know, which is wild. I definitely think we should try and do it again. And this time maybe a full length.
As soon as possible, Chloë Grace Moretz. In fact, we're gonna put the short film in its full length up on the drewbarrymoreshow.com. So if you wanna look at something that I was lucky enough to make with Chloë, we'd love to share it with you. Chloë Grace Moretz, Tom and Jerry premieres today. Thank you, it couldn't come soon enough. In select theaters and HBO Max, where it's all happening. Baby Flea, I love you. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for coming on the show.